So Jamie, cyber protection is not just for technology companies, it's really something that most organizations need to consider. Can you talk about what you're seeing out there and why it's so important?
Yes, one of the things and one of the areas that we're seeing is sort of this phishing campaigns. You know, the campaign where you have an email that comes from, you know, said CEO to CFO saying to transfer $100,000, I'm out of the country, just go ahead and do it. These, you know, phishing campaigns that are out there, how do you cover this? And there's been a lot of debate that goes back and forth. Is it a cyber liability policy? Is it a crime policy? It can be a combination of both, and both can handle it differently. But the key is that we have to make sure that we have coverage for social engineering or cyber extortion and crime to protect against these phishing allegations that come through and, quite frankly, can cause a lot of disruption because once the funds have left, you can't get them back.
How are you helping support your clients in understanding cyber and how it affects their specific organization?
Yeah, a lot of people have thought in this specific space of the loss of funds due to being, you know, fraudulently phished and sent away is that they would just have coverage under a normal general liability policy, or they would have coverage under a crime policy for, you know, theft of money. The truth is that they don't. It has to be specifically endorsed. It has to be specifically underwritten onto a crime policy or also potentially onto a cyber policy if worded correctly.
Now, what would you say to that organization that doesn't believe they need cyber protection?
If they don't think they're a target, the cyber criminals out there know they're a target. A lot of these organizations, a lot of small companies, they have small budgets to deal with cybersecurity and protection and how they're handling and storing different, you know, amounts of information, or how the protocols are in place to protect their wire transfers and whatnot. So the cyber criminals are smart. They're going after the low-hanging fruit, and even if they can get a little bit from each low-hanging fruit, it's easier than penetrating a very large, well-fortified organization.
Well said. Makes sense.